You need to turn your cameras on. Gonna start with assistance now. I'll get the on as well. If you don't say one of those assistants, it means that you won't have assistants. Okay. You're supposed to have 2 assistants for having the system. María José Jauca.
Present, teacher.
Yo soy Fernando Mores.
Present, teacher.
Emily Valentina Andrade.
Present.
Juan Carlos Otupaña. Sebastián Alexander Cabezas. María Fernanda Cáceres.
Present, teacher.
Jonathan Adrián Cadena.
Present, teacher.
José Manuel Cando.
Present, teacher.
Danielson Joel Carvajal.
Present, teacher.
Ariel Romario Chimbolema.
Present, teacher.
Walter Ramiro Córdoba.
Present, teacher.
David Danilo Domínguez. Melanie Yacil Fry.
Present, teacher.
Javier Emilio Freire.
Present, teacher.
Gisela Elizabeth Gavilanes.
Present, teacher.
Alison Ranchel Guaya.
Present, teacher.
Mesías Augusto Guerrero.
Present, mister.
Aline Camila Wilcapi.
Present.
Álvaro Dalizaro.
I'm here.
Dana Cristina Herrera.
Present, teacher.
Brian David Jiménez.
Present, teacher.
Jonathan José Loja.
Present, teacher.
Ricky Dani López.
Present, teacher.
María José Martínez.
Present, teacher.
Elizabeth Anaí Menéndez.
Present, teacher.
Ángel Israel Montes de Oca.
Present, teacher.
Carla Daniela Moreira.
Present, teacher.
Isaac Mateo Moreno. Hernán Darío Moreta. Daniel Alejandro Morocho.
Present, teacher.
Justin Stalin Novoa. Marco Andrés Noguera.
Present, teacher.
Marlos Sebastián.
Present, teacher.
Hamilton Ismael. Peñate.
Present, teacher.
Stephanie Ayanara Orozco.
Present, teacher.
Kevin André Ortiz.
Present, teacher.
Michelle Alejandro Osorio.
Present, teacher.
Vinicio Alexander Pacheco.
Present, teacher.
Carla Natalie Rodríguez.
Present, mister.
Adriana Estefanía Romero.
Present, teacher.
Adriana Michelle Tierra.
Present, mister.
Danilo Francisco Tocto.
Present, teacher.
Jonathan Israel Villegas.
Present, teacher.
Okay, at the end of the class, I'm gonna do the same thing. If you don't answer, of course, I'm not gonna be doing this assistance. Yeah, you just need to be worked with different things. I told you the last class that you are supposed to tell me all these things before the class, no at the class. It's the last time that I'd accept this excuse. I already told you, if you are not going to be able to turn your camera on, you're supposed to tell me before starting the class, no in the class, no at the end of the class. Well, it's going to start with this different part. The previous class, we were talking about something interesting related about the passive voice. When the passive voice turn them into different questions, you notice that's actually something pretty easy that you already understand. But well, this is so important because I already explained you that you really need to know about how it is formed. And it's actually quite easy because it's just like if you were doing a regular question. But of course, here you got a different structure because you need to add the passive voice sentence, turn it down into a passive question. Well, is this different? No, it's actually just like a regular question that I told you before. But here, you just need to be aware of the auxiliary verb and of course the past participle verb in order to give the importance that the passive voice have, you know? Just like trying to get in a better way. Well, in this lesson, it's actually a very short lesson, okay? The following lessons are going to be so short. So you need to be prepared for the unit work. It's going to be so interesting. Okay, so in this part, the conversation model, you learned about ask about and describe objects. Different way to ask, you know, and describe. This is something pretty easy, okay? So you gonna listen. Just let me check if I'm sharing this down. Yep. So there we go.
Read and listen to someone asking about an object.
Excuse me, what's this figure made of?
Wood. It's handmade.
Really? Where was it made?
Mexico. What do you think of it?
It's fantastic.
Read and listen to someone asking about an object.
Excuse me, what's this figure made of?
Wood. It's handmade.
Really? Where was it made?
Mexico. What do you think of it?
It's fantastic.
Okay, so here you got something interesting. First of all, excuse me, you know, in Spanish it's very similar, the translation to sorry, because actually we say the same thing. However, it's a little bit different. Excuse me just for probably interrupting something or someone, you know. However, when you say I'm sorry, this is a different way to apologize. You need to be aware of this one. Okay, so if you want to interrupt someone, you should not say something like I'm sorry. You can actually say, but it sounds a little weird. No, not at all, but sounds weird, you know. Just like there are better options, just like excuse me or maybe pardon me. Pardon me, mister. Can you repeat that part? Excuse me, teacher. Can you repeat that part? Excuse me, professor. Can you say that again? Yeah, but I'm sorry. It's good, but try to use I'm sorry when you're trying to apologize something. Sounds even better, you know. But well, excuse me. What is the figure made of? And this is probably one of the most common questions in passive voice. What is this made of? Even when we say that in Spanish, you will notice that you use that as passive voice. You know, ¿de qué está hecho esto? That's passive voice. Even in Spanish, you probably didn't notice, but now you realize about it because you know, ¿de qué está? Ahí está el auxiliar. Hecho, pasado participio. Es voz pasiva. Ni siquiera lo hemos pensado por la naturaleza de la estructura que lo usamos tanto. But yeah, that's passive voice even here. And also, you just need to be aware of the different things. I told you that I won't answer anything you write in Spanish, okay? If I read something in Spanish, I'm just gonna ignore it. Try to say it in English. Well, start here. You just notice about those different things. A pretty easy way. What is this made of? Characteristic, you're gonna find the particle of at the end, because this is, you know, where how did actually last passive voice. Then what? It's handmade. What is the material, you know? What? So just like this table is made of what? What? You know? Really? Where was it made? Here I got another question in passive voice. Where was it made? You know, here you got the auxiliary, and here you got the past participle. Mexico. What do you think of it? It's fantastic. Okay. So here you go. When you're asking about something, in order to describe something, you learn about all different things that can be very helpful to make the other people notice what you're talking about. Something pretty useful, and that's so real, so useful to use. But well, let's gonna start with some vocabulary that you will learn about this part. I'm gonna play it, and then I'm gonna ask you for these words, okay?
A wood figure. A wood figure. A wood figure.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what the hell just happened. It's so weird. Did you listen to the last part that I said?
Yes, mister.
Okay, I'm not sure it's so freaking weird. Well, kind of start with this part, just like that. Okay, I'm sorry. I think it was a kind of book, but well, here. As I told you before, I'm going to ask someone to tell me the word is missing. Okay, so listen, and then I'm gonna ask a random people, a random student, and you are supposed to answer what word is missing there. Okay.
A wood figure.
There you got the first word. A what?
A wood figure.
That part I need you to tell me. And then just tell me the word.
Figure.
You're totally right. Good. That's a what figure.
A wood figure.
Figure. Very nice.
A glass pitcher. A glass pitcher.
Morocho Pawai.
Pitcher.
Yeah, you got it. This is a glass pitcher. Okay. Some of you probably will wonder, like, what's the difference between pitcher and jar? They're actually very similar. Okay. Many people can consider a pitcher is probably more like for flowers, you know, while jar for drinks. But just depending on the person, you know. Will copy.
Metal jewelry. Metal jewelry.
Metal jewelry.
Okay. Metal jewelry.
Metal jewelry.
You know what jewelry, because you already know. Just like all the different things you got here. Could be rings, could be bracelets, could be necklaces. Just depending on the things you want to talk. Villegas.
A silver necklace. A silver necklace.
A silver necklace.
Silver what? I couldn't hear you. Repeat it again.
A silver necklace.
What? Okay, listen again.
A silver necklace.
Tell me.
Silver necklace.
Gosh, try to say slower. It's not about saying blah, blah, blah. No, a silver, and then you say the word because I almost can hear you. Okay. One more time. Villegas. Villegas, Jonathan.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, tell me again.
A
But
silver.
slow.
A silver abacus.
No. Cando.
A silver necklace.
Cando.
A solver necklace.
Gosh, no. Novito.
Silver necklace.
Perfect. That's it. A silver necklace. Okay, what is necklace? You know, neck. It's the part of your body. The lace. It's just lace, you know. But when you mix those words, necklace, second point word, you know that's something we call in Spanish collar. This is pretty easy. Ortiz.
A gold bracelet.
A gold bracelet.
Oh my gosh. Listen again. Listen again.
A gold bracelet.
So,
A gold bracelet.
yeah, you almost got it. This is a gold bracelet. Bracelet.
A gold bracelet.
What it is, it's actually something you say in Spanish, brazalete. You know, just like same thing. No va.
A cloth bag. A cloth bag.
A cloth bag.
Did you say, can you spell it? No, Justin, can you spell that word?
Can you repeat one more time, please?
Yeah, can you spell that word? Can you spell?
A cloth. This word.
No, the word is missing here.
Pero puedes repetir one more time, please.
Can you spell that word?
Es que I don't remember the word.
Okay, listen.
A cloth bag. A cloth bag.
B-A-N-G.
Perfect, that's it. Perfect. Okay, here I heard you say pack with P. And pack is different, you know, pack and bag are different, you know? Yeah, but you're totally right. That's it. A cloth bag.
A cloth bag.
Can you repeat it again? That's what you should say. No puede repetir again. Just like try to say the same words, but yeah, you got it. It's even better just you know, just saying that in Spanish. Cadena.
A ceramic plate. A ceramic plate.
Okay. Jonathan, tell me what's the difference between plate and dish? What is the difference between plate and dish? Plate and dish.
Plate is plate is ornament and dish is
Make it simple. Make it simple. Don't think it too much.
sería dish is used for breakfast.
Yeah, you got it. You know, just like plate is just like the container. You know. So here you need to be clear about this part because many of you, when someone asks you about food, you say, "Oh, my favorite plate is this one." No, because the plate is just the container, while dish is the food. Okay, so here in Spanish we got something that's a little bit different because you say plato típico, but this plato típico is all the preparation of the food. Here, plate is just like el plato como tal, you know, that's the difference. El uno es el platillo, llamemos el platillo típico, y el otro es el plato como el contenedor. That's so much different, okay? You got it. It's not about just the card piece, okay? Yeah, maybe this one could be a decorative one because it's probably too old, but yeah, it's just like the ones you got in your kitchen are the same one. Doctor, tell me this one.
A stone bowl. A stone bowl.
Yeah, it's a stone bowl, something you gotta. Even many people in Spanish call them bowl, like the same thing, you know, but it's a kind of platondo maybe. Yeah, I call them bowl in Spanish. Well, okay, here you just got different materials. Okay, you already know which materials are. What I need you to tell me is what material is in Spanish because you already listened now. Okay.
A wood figure.
What is wood?
A wood
Okay.
figure.
What is wood?
Madera.
Good, that's it. And you write them W-O-O-D, okay? It's wood. It's different than good, you know? Good, the pronunciation, bien, good. Wood, madera.
A wood figure.
No va.
A glass pitcher. A glass
Vidrio.
pitcher.
Yeah, it could be vidrio, maybe cristal, but that's glass, you know? Pacheco.
Metal jewelry. Metal jewelry.
Metal jewelry, metal.
Yeah, metal. You know, This is interesting because you're right, just like metal, okay? But the pronunciation, the most common pronunciation is metal jewelry. Yes. Orozco.
A silver necklace.
Silver necklace.
Yeah, what is this in Spanish? Silver?
Collar.
No, silver, just the material.
Metal.
No, because metal, it's metal, but silver. Something we call in Spanish metales preciosos. It's probably one of them.
Perla, maybe.
No, perla is pearl. Romero, what is silver in Spanish?
Plata.
Yeah, plata, argento, just like that, right?
A silver
Now this is
necklace.
silver. Yeah.
A gold bracelet.
Loja.
A gold
Oro.
bracelet.
Okay,
Oro.
good. How do you say oro in English?
A gold bracelet.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, here so many people get confused a little bit because gold and golden are different. Gold is the metal or the material. Golden is just the color. Okay, gold, the material, the metal, while golden, it's dorado in Spanish. Just like you're similar, but they're different as well.
A cloth bag.
Amores.
A cloth bag.
Tela. A cloth bag.
Perfect. You got it. It's just like tela. Yeah, many people here can say something like, but teacher, that's not cloth. Eso no es tela, eso parece más lana. Yeah, but here just like, on the different way that you're talking about something textile or textile. Pero sí, just like for a general overview. Here you go, there's something pretty easy.
A ceramic plate.
Cáceres.
A ceramic plate.
What is this?
A ceramic plate.
Cáceres, María Fernanda.
Cerámica.
Yep, ceramic, cerámica. Just like people say in Spanish, just a little late here. Ceramic plate. Finally, this one.
A stone bowl. A stone bowl.
Chimolema. Chimolema, Mariel.
Stone ball.
Stone bowl. You got it, piedra. Okay. And then that's what you got about this cartoon called the Flintstones. In Spanish, it's just because piedras is similar because there are compound words, Flintstones, stone bowl. Pretty interesting about different things. Well, what you will do right here is about answer this question, okay? You will tell us about something, some object you got at home that's very interesting, okay? You can say, oh, on my vacation last year, I built a large stone bowl. It's in my kitchen and I use it for serving. You can talk about something interesting you got in your home, okay? You say, oh, I got a very old guitar made of wood that I bought 20 years ago. It's my favorite object because it's a very, very nice guitar. It has a very amazing sound and blah, 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 whatever you want to say, okay? So you're going to start thinking about this part. You will tell us about your favorite object in your home. You need to describe them, okay? Could be anything. It's not necessarily be something just like decorative things. Could be, my favorite object is my TV. Good, but you need to describe it. Talking about the materials, talking about the shape, maybe as you want. You need to be so creative as you can here. Okay, so let's gonna start. In a document, okay, a PDF document, you need to upload this part, so don't worry. And yeah, you need to attach a picture. So you're free to do all those things. You have 5 minutes, okay? So you can turn your cameras off while you are taking pictures of this object. You will talk because you need to talk about your favorite object. Okay, real pictures. I just need one picture and then you need to describe them. Are we clear? Did you understand? What are you gonna do?
How many about?
Repeat, teacher, please.
Just one object. Okay, that's why you will use one object, describe the object. Okay, I'm going to explain it again. You need to talk about your favorite object in your home. Could be anything. Okay, could be maybe I don't know, your chair, your TV, whatever you want to say. It could be even a ceramic plate, could be a figure you got. But here you need to describe, to talk about the materials made of. You need to describe probably the shapes. Why is your favorite object in your home? And of course, you need to upload with real pictures. Okay, real pictures. That's why you can turn your cameras now, and you have 5 minutes to do this activity. In 5 minutes, I mean, just for the picture, you know, for taking pictures. In 5 minutes, I'm gonna tell you again, turn your cameras on, and we'll continue with the class. Okay. Jennifer, what object are you gonna talk about?
Teacher, when with a real picture.
Yeah, that's what I say. Real pictures. That's why you're allowed to turn your cameras off. Maybe if you're owner of a car and you say, "Oh, my car is my favorite object," of course you can go out to the street, take the picture, and come in.
Teacher,
Yeah.
para decir barro, ¿cómo es? Mud, clay,
To say what?
barro. That is made of barro.
Oh, I got it. Well, try to say that in English as well. How do you say barro in English? That's the question you're supposed to ask. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, when we're talking about barro, you can actually say like, I forget the word in Spanish.
Arcilla,
Arcilla.
clay.
Exacto. Clay. CLAY. Clay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
My pleasure. You ready, guys?
How many words, teacher?
It's not about words. It's just like trying to describe. Don't be.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's not about I'm gonna write too many words, but just always avoid short answers. That's my recommendation for all different things. Just avoid short answers and yeah, just try to describe them. Just remember, it's important to say the material is made of, or different materials made of. Why is your favorite object? Where did you get it? It was a gift. I pay for it. Just depending on things you want to just plan. Okay, let's get go ahead, guys. Please turn your cameras on. I'm going to explain you. This task you can upload until 13 p.m. Okay, so don't worry about it. We're gonna keep working. Turn your cameras on, please. Okay, ready. So we already talked about this part. It's something pretty easy. You already know how it's actually working. Just remember, a regular passive voice sentence turn into question. It means you will take the auxiliary and you will put them or put it into beginning of the sentence. Of course, if this is yes, no question. But when you're talking about double question or affirmative question, you already know that always the double question or the affirmative question will be at the beginning. Then, of course, you will use the auxiliary. And then it's just like the same thing. It's actually something pretty easy. You got it. It's just like doing those different things. I don't remember. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I don't remember if we work this exercise. Can someone tell me if the last class did we work with this exercise? Yeah, just the first one, I think. We didn't work this one, or we do. This one we didn't. Am I right? No hicimos este, correcto? Just the first one. Okay, let's gonna start. So here you needed to complete the question in the passive voice. You got it. The context today. And of course, here you got what used for this base today. And then you need to write the answer. Okay. It's just the different things we were doing in the last class. The same thing. It's just about practice. So please, let's gonna start. I'm gonna tell you the first one, okay? This is something pretty easy, I told you. If you find a double question, of course, there's always the double question at the beginning. It means what? Okay? And then you find it tense. Day means present, okay? I'm talking about is singular. So what is base used for? That's it. Something pretty easy. Something pretty simple. What is this base used for? It's used for holding medicine. That's what you need to do in all this exercise.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yeah.
In this case, we use for, but it's in the passive voice. And the for and by is the same. We can use both.
Can you repeat again your question because I couldn't understand you?
In the answer, it used for holding medicine, and we use for. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. You're asking about the question if the answer is written in passive voice.
Yeah, but we can use also by or no.
It is used by holding.
Yeah.
Is that your question?
Yeah, we can use both for and by. Both.
No. But by here is not a good option. You can say it used by holding. No. Okay. Of course, we need to be able to differentiate when you use by and when you use for. Okay. For it is used for a reason. Okay. While by it is used to talk about someone do an action related with that thing. That's one of the main differences. Okay. For it's focused in the reason, en el motivo por el cual está usado para esto, mientras que el by es por en el español, ¿ok? Es decir, para explicar quién lo hace o en el modo en el que lo hace, ¿ok? Por ejemplo, porque yo puedo decir it's carved by hand, está tallado a mano, ¿ok? Mientras que esto es para como tal, ¿ok? Para, por el motivo, the reason, that's what I say. Better, Ariel, did you understand?
Yeah, so clear. Thank you.
Okay, it's a pleasure. Okay. Uja Jennifer. Number 2.
Where are these handicrafts sold?
Where are these handicrafts sold? They were sold at the South Market. Where's handicrafts? Do you know, Jennifer?
They were sold at the South Market.
No, Jennifer. What's the meaning of handicrafts in Spanish? Do you know? And handicrafts. What's the meaning of handicrafts? Do you know what this word means?
Artesanía.
Yeah, that's it. Handicrafts, you know, manualidades, artesanías in general, you know, just like, this is more artesanías, porque el hecho de handicrafts es como a mano, you know, just like, or artistic in that way. Nice, good. Lopez, Ricky, number 3.
Was this chair built by hand?
Was this chair
built by hand?
Built by hand, correcto. You got to get all the capital letters. Well, yes, it was. Here you got this different by hand for, you know, para guardar medicina a mano. Okay, so it's just like emphasizing the way how they do. In the other, it's just the reason. That's it. White, number 4.
Homemade. Who was made this plate?
Why are you using was? Not was. Just look at the answer. The answer is present. So listen.
How are the
Okay, how are these necklaces made? That's the question. How are these necklaces made? Good. Rodriguez Carla, number 5.
How long have been this figure kept?
How long? What?
Have been this figure kept?
Have been this figure have how long have been? So here, are you sure? This part is not necessary. How long have this figure at this museum? In the answer, we needed that for making the question is not needed. Okay. How long have this figure kept at this museum? Then they've been kept here for more than 30 years. That's it. Nice. Osorio. Michelle, number 6.
What is this bracelet made of?
Pretty easy, you know. What is this bracelet made of? It's like, yeah, there's something easy. It's about practice, you know. Well, let's gonna start working in this part. Okay, in this work, you're supposed to complete this to kind of start, you know. So in general, it's an interview about Brian Target developed a sound for a gallery about the exhibit of modern monk cloth quilt. You know, so you're gonna start completing these different questions. Okay, it's pretty easy. You need to look at again the answer, and then you'll know this. Then you'll notice how the question will be written. Okay, watch this part and complete this exercise. It's something pretty easy. Sorry guys, I'm having internet problems. Actually, told you the word kills in Spanish like edredón, más que cobija, you know, that's the meaning. You ready, guys? Okay. Yeah, let's get started. Andrade Emily, number 2. I mean, this one because we already answered. Where are the squids made? These beautiful quilts are made down by women for the Hmong tribe. Here.
Number 2.
Yep, this one.
And what are they made of?
Perfect. They are made of cloth. The pieces of cloth are cut by hand and sewn together. The sound is tejido, ¿no? Herrera Dana.
Is what is
Yeah.
no
This question.
is the what is
Yeah. Okay, here you need to use a double question. It is dyed in different colors. Es teñido en diferentes colores usando plantas, cera de abeja, and it takes a lot of time. Entonces, ¿qué double question usas?
No. Mm, what is it?
How.
How?
Ujú. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo es teñido?
Oh,
¿Cómo quedaría?
sería how are the clothes dyed?
Okay, but no are. Not are.
How
How is the cloth dyed?
dyed?
Yeah, it is dyed in different colors in plants and beeswax, and it takes a lot of time. Nice. Andrea, María José.
How are the silk?
Soon, hardly soon, they are sewn by hand. H is unique. Okay. Moreira, Carla.
What are they used for?
What are they used for? Yeah, many people use them for decoration. However, my culture doesn't have a written tradition, so some are used to tell stories about women's life. Something pretty interesting, you know, about this different kind of quilts. This tribe sewn in Vietnam. Okay, here you need to complete the conversations. It's something pretty because you need to write information question using the passive voice. By the way, something that I need to tell you is on Wednesday, you need to complete something. So you are supposed to have the book, okay? Just for making you to know. Okay, vamos a completar esto. Please complete the conversations to write information question using the passive voice. Here's some branding out the answer, you know. They were made by hand. They use for. So you should use about the reason, you know. It's made of gold, the material, where the place made in Venezuela was made by a machine, different things. The material. You ready? It's gonna start. It's quite easy. I don't about it. The first one.
How were made these?
No, that's a active question. Again, how is it? How are these glass cups made? Okay, remember in question, a simple question just like this, always the verb is going to be placed at the end. Of course, if you're not using a different complement. Did you understand?
Don't listen good. Let me repeat.
I couldn't understand you, but I hope. Menendez Lisbeth, number 2.
What is the silver plate for?
What is this silver bowl? What?
What is the silver plate for?
No, the silver bowl. You're not talking about plate. You know, you're not talking about plate. You're talking about a bowl. Bowl and plate are different. And you're forgetting to use the verb. What's the verb? This is the verb.
So sería, what is the silver bowl for?
The verb. You're not saying the verb.
What is the use to?
No. You're doing good, but you're forgetting to place the verb before for. What is the silver bowl used for? Okay. What is this silver bowl used for? Villegas Jonathan, number 3.
What is it made of?
What is what? What is this what? Yeah, I hear you, but you didn't ask good. What is this? ¿Qué es? You literally say this. ¿De qué está hecho? ¿De qué está hecho qué? What are you talking about? What object are you talking about? What? You're doing good. What is? Well, good. And then I need you to tell me this part.
Made.
Gosh, no. That's what I said. The verb is always gonna be placed at the end. Of course, if you're saying made of, it's gonna work just like one verb, made of. Even you got the particle, but it's gonna be at the end. You know, what is this figure made of? This beautiful figure, it's made of gold. That's it. What is this figure made of? That's it. Martinez Maria Jose, number 4.
Where were these wood chairs made?
Where?
Were these wood chairs made?
Okay, where do you mean this one? WH, am I right?
Where?
Okay, then, luego.
Where?
Perfect. When were these chairs made? Yeah, where were these chairs? This chair made. Yes, with chairs. You got it. They were made in Venezuela. I know that sounds funny maybe because you got where and where. They are the same sound, you know, where. Yeah, it's good. It's gonna start with Dr. Danilo, number 5.
Where is the bathroom? Is handmade.
Again?
Where is the bathroom? It is handmade.
Where is that handmade? Gosh, I can get you. This is the answer. It was made by machine. So you're supposed to answer about the way how they made this Chinese bag. How is this Chinese bag made? It was made by a machine. Está hecho a mano, está hecho a máquina. En este caso, it's made by machine. The question is, how is this Chinese bag made? Good. Walter, number 6.
Sería, what is this cup made of?
This cup, it's made of ceramic. You know, it's something pretty easy, pretty simple to know. So yeah, here you are supposed to know how they're actually asking about the different things. As a general overview, you need to know that if you're asking about the material, always you will ask what it's made of. What is this lighter made of? What is this mouse made of? Where is this telephone made of? Where is this chair made of? ¿De qué material está hecho? ¿Cómo? Cuando me refiero a que the way how they did, you know, just like by hand, by by machine, etc., you list how is this material made of, you know? And that's pretty simple. The reason you can actually ask about, why is this? What is this used for? What is this? ¿Para qué está used for at the end? Just like talking about the reason they took. Okay. The next class, it means on Wednesday that we have asynchronical hours, you will have classes with me. Okay, but asynchronically, don't worry. Okay, because we're gonna work in this part, talk about artistic counts. So that's what I said at the beginning. You all are supposed to have the book. Okay, so I'm gonna ask in Spanish just this time. ¿Quién no tiene libro aquí? Raise hand.
El libro podemos descargar del internet.
Dios mío. Okay, I'm sorry. Ay, Dios. Adriana, ¿tienes el libro en físico?
No, teacher.
Correcto. Joel, ¿tienes el libro en físico?
No.
Perfecto. Ya, lo que estoy preguntando es que quiénes no tienen el libro como tal, porque yo no les dije, compren el libro obligatoriamente. Yo les dije, si tienen la oportunidad de comprarlo, perfecto, es un excelente material de apoyo. Si no lo tienen, descárguenlo de internet. No puede ser posible que vayamos medio parcial, perdón, ya prácticamente medio semestre y no tengan el libro. Entonces, ¿dónde están estudiando? ¿Dónde va todas estas cosas? Por eso yo les dije literalmente, okay? And of course, yeah, that's gonna start talking about English because here we're gonna work this part. Okay, just remember, that's everything for today, but wait, I'm gonna start with assistance again because I already told you, you're not here at the end of the class. You are not out to load those different words. María José.
Present, teacher.
José Fernando.
Present, teacher.
Emily Valentina.
Present.
María Fernanda Cáceres.
Present, teacher.
Jonathan Adrián.
Present, teacher.
José Manuel.
Present, teacher.
Denilson Joel.
Present, teacher.
Ariel Romario.
Present, teacher.
Melanie.
Present, teacher.
Javier Emilio.
Present, teacher.
Gisela Elizabeth.
Present, teacher.
Alison Ranchel.
Present, teacher.
Macías Augusto.
Present, teacher.
Alina Camila.
Present, teacher.
Amaro Dalis.
I'm here.
Dana Cristina.
Present, teacher.
Brian David.
Present, teacher.
Jonathan José.
Present teacher.
Ricky Dani,
Present teacher.
María José Martínez,
Present teacher.
Lisbeth Anaí,
Present teacher.
Ángel Israel,
Present teacher.
Carla Daniela,
Present teacher.
Daniel Alejandro,
Present teacher.
Marco Andrés,
Present teacher.
Marlon Sebastián,
Present teacher.
Hamilton Ismael,
Present teacher.
give me a second. Stephanie Dayanara,
Present teacher.
Tatiana Estefanía, she's not here. Kevin André,
Present teacher.
Michelle Alejandra,
Present teacher.
Vinicio Alexandre,
Present teacher.
Carla Natalie,
Present mister.
Adriana Estefanía,
Present teacher.
Michelle Adriana, Michelle, I'm sorry.
Present mister.
Danilo Francisco,
Present teacher.
Jonathan Israel.
Present teacher.
Okay, that's everything. Thank you for coming. Keep working. And,
Mister, a mí no me tomó listo.
just
Lo
let me
voy a
check.
adjusting, mister.
Yeah, I know, just give me a second. Bueno, para el resto, muchas gracias. No se olviden de subir el trabajo. And that's everything. See you in the next class. Let me check here. No, but okay. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, mister.
Oh my gosh, Adele, do you even didn't know the name? It's top-notch number 2. Top-notch number 2. Okay. Andres, do you want to say something? Nope. Okay, that's everything.